October 29th, Saturday. And come morning, as we eat breakfast, the meal is silent and strained. I cut too deeply into my sausages and almost excuse myself. Have I not spied Luke mashing and stirring his poached egg with a fork like a reluctant child? Yes, he is a child. Conversation is terse. Tense. Terse. How do you say that? You're kind of British, right?
Hold on. I'm still waiting for the screen to catch up with terse. Yeah, terse.
Though, do you hear that?
I can hear some organ music.
I don't know. I was
It sounds kind of weird.
I know. I was like, I thought there's something outside, but whatever. What else can you say? I thought there was something outside or whatever, but whatever. What else can you say after you've verbally lashed out at each other in public? Apologies seem like trifle things now in comparison to what transpired last night. I'm not the one to rush when eating, but withdrawing sounds like the best course of action. I can leave the dining hall, hole myself up somewhere where I won't be bothered. And he has work today. I almost have gotten away with it too if he did not speak up all of a sudden.
Hold on, wait. Don't go just yet. Please.
What is it, Lucille?
I have thought upon it that perhaps I am at fault for what happened yesterday.
Oh, really?
And for your frustrations.
Wow, so manly of you to admit that. Anyway, I have thought of...
I have been a neglectful husband, and if you would still have me, I hope to correct that.
Wow, he's actually being kind of nice, but...
There's not much to do today for me, and I was hoping that we might be able to talk it out. If you are willing to still work it out with me, you will have my afternoon.
I mean...
Who is this person?
Just your afternoon.
He stands and approaches with steps carefully and wary. He treats me as if I'll take flight at any moment, and it'll be ridiculous if I don't find it even a tiny bit endearing. And then he stands before me. He takes both my hands into his, ready with a declaration.
You will have my afternoon and every moment after for the rest of your life, if you are willing.
I hate it. I hate how he can easily make me fall in love with him all over again.
Just this one chance. If you don't show up, I may very well just pack my bags and go, you hear me?
Sleeping with another woman, and it's very likely that he did.
I know.
Loud and clear. Off to work I go then.
Okay.
Alright.
Waiting for something scary to happen.
Until later, Buttercup.
His grip is tight as he kisses my hand before letting it fall. I feel lighter in spite of it all. That leaves me the rest of the day with nothing really. I thought I'll have to spend it making plans to leave this house and him. But instead he has me worrying and feeling relieved at the same time. It is quite paradoxical. I still have plans to eschew everything and everyone until the afternoon, which is proving to be quite difficult, as everywhere I look, Johann seems to appear out of thin air. I love our butler, along with his wonderful husband and 2 darling children. I didn't know he was gay. Anyway. But he never seems to understand the concept of privacy or personal space at the worst of times. The man is often quite quiet, even when he works, and I can't forget that he's there with no trouble. It's the principle of things, however.
What are you doing?
He's told me to look after you. This isn't going to turn out well, you know.
Pardon?
You should just leave. If I were you, I'd left a long time ago. You have the choice to do so, you know. Not everyone does.
Is that what you've been stalking me all morning for? To tell me to leave my husband?
It is not going to turn out well, meine Freundin.
Looking back at Johans, I see his usual indifferent expression painted with concern. He still stands tall and his body betrays no emotion, but his mouth is set into a grim, harsh line, and there is a slight frown in his brow. Curious and minute details that one won't find unless they care to look. And these little things troubled me. Still, he believes that I will leave when Luke has extended Olive Branch to me. Well, he's wrong.
And that's your opinion, Johans. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to be left alone with my thoughts, please.
If you'd like privacy, I suggest finding it somewhere else then. Somewhere outside the house, maybe?
I'm going to my room. Tell Luke that I'll be waiting for him there.
I'd really rather not.
That's an order, Johans.
The remaining hours pass with little fanfare as my wish to be alone is respected. I only see Johans again when he brings me my supper. Possibly along with the squid ink brochure. I have no idea how to say that. Something that I haven't requested, but I'm grateful nonetheless. I know. Isn't it nice having a gourmet chef being rich?
It is.
And once more after that, I cleared my plates away and informed me that Luke is back home.
Honey, I'm home.
Hearing him call for me fills me with a certain dread for reasons I can't comprehend. Perhaps I am just nervous about this little talk of ours. Yet something at the back of my head is nagging at me. It is irrational, but I feel myself freeze in trepidation. I have to will myself to breathe while I am conscious of the fact that I'm holding it in.
Darling, love, buttercup, why aren't you answering?
It is with unease that I answer.
Upstairs, Luke!
There is a moment when I am nothing but a bundle of nerves. His footstep echoed from the hallway, and creak of the door sends chills down my spine.
Here I am expecting a warm welcome home, and here you are locked up in the room like a shut-in. Oh, Hannah, what am I to do with you? You're looking a little bit pale. Are you all right?
I must have had something funny, actually. Maybe from the party last night. Maybe breakfast or lunch.
It is the blah bliss or the brochure. I have no idea how to say that. Your mom's friend. How do I say that?
Let's see. I think it's pronounced bouillabaisse.
Bouillabaisse.
Or bouillabaisse or the brioche.
Brioche.
Johans had been acting really strangely while you were gone.
I think.
Do you think?
Do I think what?
What happens
That he
next?
poisoned you? Don't be silly. He wouldn't do such a thing unless I tell him to.
Whoa. He jokes and laughs. That's a really creepy joke. That does nothing to ease my nausea. It only makes my stomach churn even more. I try to smile and laugh along, but I can't put on a fake face this time. Noticing my discomfort, he pulls me into his arms. What the?
Oh. Uh-oh.
In his hold, I feel safe. Or I should be at least. But there is still stirring restlessness in me. Oops, sorry. I wanted to see what their relationship is right now.
Oh, you think if it's good enough, then he doesn't kill you?
Maybe, who knows?
Don't you worry. If you are sick, I'll take care of you myself.
I think he's possessed. Cause like he's a douche, but he's not evil. I think he's possessed right now.
I did tell you that you'll have my afternoon and every moment after for as long as you live, didn't I?
Creepy.
I am just so worried about my poor wifey. That Rochelle woman had some nerve, and I've insulted your honor so. My poor wifey has been through so much.
It is when I feel his hold turn painfully tight that the dread turns into fear.
My poor, spoiled wifey, Hannah fucking Evans.
Oh gosh.
Silver spoon in her mouth, never had to lift a finger in her goddamn life. Poor wifey trying to ruin everything for me. All that I've worked so hard for. She'll just take it all away. Just like that.
I like how you're like, I hope this guy get killed, and we're like, maybe get again.
Like, well,
We've got to fix that.
For a while now.
You know, you and I, we have to make sure you don't pull a dodgy stunt like the one you did last night. Even if we have to take you out of the picture.
Whoa.
Permanently.
It is as he presses something sharp into my back that I realize far, far too late what he holds in his hands.
Why are you doing this?
My life is in his hands, held hostage at a knife's edge.
Because, Hannah, darling, it's never enough. I want it all.
And he wishes to end it. Does he not love me anymore? Has our ties eroded so badly that he'll never go this far? He'll even go this far? This is preposterous, surreal. Yet here I am, frozen in his embrace while he holds a knife to my back. The very man I loved and trusted the most is the one to kill me. And sadly enough, this is the longest he's held me in a long while. It is a contradiction, both beautiful and horrific. How did it come to this?
You don't have to do this. You can still have it all, Luke. Just please. Don't you love me?
That makes him pause.
Oh, I still do, Hannah. I do love you. But you're outliving your usefulness. In fact, you're becoming a pain in the arse, just like your dear old dad. Now I'm doing you a favor, and you'll be with him again. Real soon.
Dignity and grace is forgotten as I become a blubbering mess begging to be spared. Please spill from my lips prayers to Luke for his mercy because please, I don't want to go. I'm not ready to go. I still want a family, our family, and I want to do more. I can't help but cry about the things that could have, should have been, a husband, children, a home. But am I going to be cut short? My pleadings fall on deaf ears. Yeah, I think if your relationship is really poorly with him, maybe he kills you, but maybe if your relationship is better, he maybe can fight the possession.
It's over.
And although I don't feel
that could be
immediately, the way he loosens his hold on me says as much. There's no pain at first, only shock until a dull throbbing radiates from my back. It's like an itch that I can't reach, which gets worse and worse until it is all I can focus on. I panic as the pain becomes too much to bear and I wish nothing else but for death to consume me now. My body spasms, trembling and shaking, and the pain fires up anew when Luke, the monster, twists the knife deeper. Breathing is next to impossible. Every time I try, it only feels like I'm drowning. I know, we'll have to
You messed up.
we'll have to go back and do it so we have a better ending in the future. Soon enough, I taste blood on my tongue like copper. And if we do that, we can skip the parts we have already done. Yet both salty and sweet. And here I am laughing like a bloody loon, though my laughter is nothing more but a wet, raspy truckle. Slowly I'm losing myself.
What's so funny?
Deeper and deeper yet. He starts laughing.
We would have been so beautiful.
I drown in his laughter. You've unlocked a memory fragment.
Wonderful. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
So that's like some of the backstory. So I guess when we unlock those, that's some of the backstory of the ghost's story.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay.
This game is huge. This game is huge.
I'm going to stop the recording and then restart it because I think we finished the chapter or like, so I think you can cut the chapter short if you get yourself killed or something, but I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to stop here. So in the meantime, you guys have a good night and we'll see you in the next episode.